Hello everyone, this is Leofair from MoebiusGaming, and today we will discuss the awesome housing system of Wildstar. On reaching level 14 and entering your faction capital, here shown from perspective of the exile, you will get a call from Protostar Corporation. After answering the call and following the quest, you will reach your housing zone. And because housing is a, let it call, major side part of Wildstar, the housing zone is reachable completely without a fee. But your first own home will cost exactly 1 gold. Only owners of the pre-order edition get a house for 75 silver. But the first thing you will recognize in your landscape menu is that the center tile is much larger. This is because it is meant to provide the space for different kind of houses. The surrounding tiles are separated into 4 smaller and into 2 larger zones, and you will be able to raise a fantastic amount of different buildings on them, if you can obtain the proper Fab Kit. A Fab Kit is a device that contains everything that is needed for constructing this special building onto a housing slot that is suitable for supporting this building. This means that you can only use Fab Kits for large spaces on your large tiles, and Fab Kits for small tiles like this relic excavation site can only be used in reliable small spaces. Please notice that for some kits special prerequisites need to be fulfilled. This means that the tier 4 relic excavation site in our example can only be built if you have built a tier 3 relic excavation site interior. And if you reached level 40 with the character who shall build this Fab Kit in this housing zone. The Fab Kit is not only destroyed in the building process, but also the previous build tier will be replaced with the new tier of the Fab Kit. Also, you will see a 7 days countdown timer for your new waste structure. You don't need to be afraid that your building will be destroyed after 1 week. It only means that you will need to pay a charge for renovating the structure and resetting the timer to 7 days. Until you do this, the building will be idle and you cannot use its functions, may it be a challenge, a teleporter or a garden. But nice to know, buildings with a tier can simply be upgraded on a higher level for regaining access to them without paying the renovation fee. But when it comes to all the fun you can have with your Fab Kits, you probably don't want your clan members or friends to miss all the cool stuff you built on your estate. So you can do 2 things for connecting your home to those of other people. Firstly, you can press the O key and request neighborhood with someone. Neighbors are like a special friend list that you can easily visit via clicking the visiting button in your neighbors menu. But they will also be able to visit your fabulous grounds and have fun with your challenges and stuff. But when you get tired of playing on your neighbor's grounds, you can switch back to your home with a special button in the lower left of your neighbor's screen. But there is some more that is special to neighbors, because inside the remodel screen it can be set to neighbors, private or public. For public houses there is a special list in the lower left where you can find all the houses that are public and can be visited freely by everyone. Also in the remodel screen you can set the amount of farming goods that everyone gets while using your farming spots, like the relic excavation site, gardens or mines. For gardens this is especially crucial, because you need seeds for growing stuff here, and they would get lost if you get them 100% of your stuff that they are farming. You will get mail whenever someone uses your farming grounds, and you can collect the amount of shares that you set in this screen. Another specialty inside your neighbor screen is the possibility for setting roommates. Roommates have a special allowance for placing decor on your grounds. That means that they can place cute flowers on your shelf, hang portraits onto your walls, or make a huge mess inside your house and block the entrance with a twisted maze of fences and bushes. We are closing in on the end of this video now and we'll debate your C.R.E.D a little closer. For building Fab Kits, you need to have them inside your backpacks, but for building decor, you need to have them inside your C.R.E.D. That is also why almost every decor you will find while questing, completing challenges or dungeons is able to be switched into your C.R.E.D via a right click inside your backpack immediately without visiting your bank. You can place it from this C.R.E.D list here via right click and turn it in every direction with this green turning wheel. Also, you can resize it with a click on the middle button and the scroll bar that shows up after hitting this button. The vendor button brings you a Protostar decor shop, which offers a large amount of items that you can buy via gold or renown points. Please notice that a lot of items bring a bonus to light, ambience, comfort and pride, and these buffs bring you some bonus experience if your character rests here, so it's a fine idea that you log out your character inside your house, in case you still log out from Wildstar. But okay, back to the settings of your stuff. For normal setups of housings, the earlier mentioned 2 placement options are totally adequate. But if you plan to build a cozy treetop house, a fancy igloo, or whatever your mind can imagine out of all the stuff you can find and buy from vendors all over the world, you can click on the left button and open a very exactly placement tool. With this tool you can bring everything in every place on your housing map and freeform it in every directions and size, so that you can build almost everything from skyscrapers to complex jumping puzzles. You don't need even to place a house in your center slot. Okay, before ending, I would also love to point out the rich possibilities that your remodeling offers. You can change the lights inside your house, the sky outside, wallpapers, ceiling, floor and a lot of more. Simply have a look on the remodeling tool and see for yourself what everything you can do. You can even place a nice rainbow and what I know. The housing zone is a very rich experience and I guess that a lot of people will love it and spend some great time with all the cool stuff your creativity can imagine here. And I hope this little guide will make the housing palatable and a little interesting for you guys and girls, and I would love to hear of you how you like or dislike the housing and perhaps what cool stuff you have built with it. Cheers and thank you for watching. Your Leofair from Project Epic and MoebiusGaming. Until next time and bye.